The Khafre Pyramid has long captivated historians and archaeologists, especially in the last few days, when a small team of researchers unveiled findings.
In March 2025, radar scans beneath the Khafre Pyramid revealed a shocking discovery: a massive underground city stretching over 2,100 feet below the surface.
There is a vast underground city hidden underneath the Pyramid of Khafre in Egypt. But this structure is so large and so deep.
Using advanced radar and vibration imaging, experts say this hidden network could completely change what we know about human history. The scientific evidence. In March 2025, Italian scientists Corrado Malanga and Filippo Biondi made a groundbreaking discovery beneath the Khafre Pyramid. Using advanced radar and microvibration imaging, they detected 8 cylindrical formations. These formations were not natural caves or random holes. Each shaft appeared carefully built. The tunnels spiraled downward and connected to a complex network of corridors. The design suggested a purpose far beyond a tomb or storage area. It resembled a hidden city beneath the pyramid. The shafts were vertical tunnels with precise spirals, each passage connected to others, forming an intricate web. The patterns were deliberate, showing careful planning. The corridors intersected at key points, and every level seemed organized. The builders demonstrated advanced architectural knowledge. The layout was far more sophisticated than what is usually expected from ancient Egyptian construction. The tunnels and chambers displayed clear evidence of intentional design. The size of the underground structure was remarkable. Some chambers were enormous, roughly the size of Olympic swimming pools. These rooms connected through spiraling staircases designed with smooth, gentle slopes. The corridors and chambers formed grid-like patterns. Evidence of ancient water channels was also discovered. These channels could have been used to store or move water underground. Such features are unusual for tombs, but make sense for a city-like structure. The depth of the underground site added to its grandeur. Some shafts extended deeper than the Eiffel Tower is tall. The depth, combined with the large chambers and interconnected corridors, suggested a multi-level structure. The complexity and scale pointed to a planned environment designed for human use, not for burial alone. Urban planning was visible throughout the underground complex. The arrangement of chambers, staircases, and corridors indicated intentional design. Open spaces may have served as communal areas. Passageways allowed smooth movement between different levels. The overall organization reflected advanced planning and purpose. The layout resembled a city rather than a series of tombs or storage rooms. The Malanga Biondi team noted signs of engineering and geometric precision. The spiral shafts, grid-like corridors, and massive chambers required careful calculation and skill. The architecture suggested knowledge of construction, mathematics, and planning that is not commonly attributed to ancient civilizations. The scale and precision of the design implied advanced capabilities in architecture and organization. Taken together, the scientific evidence reveals an extraordinary underground complex. The spiraling shafts, vast chambers, staircases, and interconnected corridors all indicate a city hidden beneath the Khafre Pyramid. The structure shows intentional design, engineering skill, and urban planning far beyond traditional tombs. The discovery challenges conventional understanding of human history. It points to a level of sophistication and planning that could reshape what is known about ancient civilizations. The Malanga Biondi findings present a striking example of hidden human achievement and suggest a new chapter in the study of our past. But finding a hidden city is one thing. Getting the experts to believe it? That's where things got messy. The academic war. The discovery beneath the Khafre Pyramid caused a big stir in the world of archaeology. Many experts reacted strongly and quickly. Dr. Zahi Hawass, the former Egyptian Minister of Antiquities, was one of the loudest critics. He said the scans were lies and called the science fake. He insisted that no city exists under Giza. His comments reflected the view of much of the traditional archaeological community. Mainstream archaeologists dismissed the discovery as fringe pseudoscience. They worried about protecting the history that had been taught for many years. For decades, the story of ancient Egypt had followed a clear timeline. The idea of a huge underground city challenged these long-held beliefs. Experts feared that if the discovery were true, it could change everything people thought about early civilizations. Many scholars were quick to reject it as sensational or unlikely. At the same time, alternative history researchers defended the discovery. Graham Hancock, a well-known writer and investigator, spoke out in support. He said, "The truth is coming out." Hancock pointed to the use of multiple radar technologies that confirmed the results. The scans, using synthetic aperture radar and microvibration imaging, consistently showed the same underground structures. This helped strengthen the case that something real existed beneath the pyramid. To add more transparency, Hancock and his team released the raw scan data to the public. They wanted people to see the evidence for themselves. Independent researchers, journalists, and even enthusiasts could examine the scans. This move was meant to show that the findings were not fake or manipulated. By sharing the raw data, Hancock challenged skeptics to confront the evidence directly. The debate became about more than just proof. It turned into a discussion about how history is written. The underground city suggested that human civilization might be older and more advanced than previously thought. Alternative historians argued that this discovery could force scholars to rewrite history books. It showed that ancient people may have had engineering and architectural skills far beyond what is normally assumed. The conflict highlighted the tension between traditional authority and new ideas. Established institutions wanted to maintain control over historical narratives. Independent researchers wanted new evidence to be recognized. The academic war symbolized a larger struggle over who gets to define history and how discoveries are interpreted. Public interest added fuel to the debate. News of the underground city under the Khafre Pyramid spread quickly. People around the world were fascinated. Supporters of alternative history saw the discovery as proof that mainstream archaeology might have overlooked something huge. Critics continued to defend conventional knowledge and urged caution. Online forums, media reports, and discussions exploded as people debated the discovery. In the end, the academic war showed how much tension exists between tradition and new evidence. It revealed that history is not fixed and can change as new findings emerge. While many mainstream archaeologists remain skeptical, alternative historians continue to investigate, study, and share new information. The discovery beneath the Khafre Pyramid remains at the center of discussions about ancient civilizations, hidden knowledge, and how we understand our past. While archaeologists fought over whether the city was real, other researchers were quietly making discoveries that would support the shocking claims. Supporting discoveries. The discovery beneath the Khafre Pyramid became even more exciting with additional findings. One of the most talked about ideas is the Hall of Records. For a long time, people have suggested that a hidden library could exist under the Giza Plateau. Some believe it might hold knowledge from an ancient, advanced civilization. Until now, this idea was mostly a theory without solid proof. Radar scans from 2025, however, showed hidden chambers and tunnels beneath the pyramid. These scans match old descriptions of the Hall of Records. The chambers are large and carefully built. Some rooms have shapes and sizes that match writings about ceremonial or study spaces. Experts also measured how sound travels in certain areas. The way sound moves suggests that some rooms were used for ceremonies or special gatherings. Voices could carry or echo in ways that seem intentional. These details hint that the spaces were designed for more than just storage. Some researchers link these discoveries to the controversial inventory stela, an ancient artifact that mentions hidden knowledge from early civilizations. The connections are debated, but the radar evidence makes the idea of a Hall of Records more interesting. While there is no final proof yet, the findings support the possibility that advanced underground structures were built under the Giza Plateau thousands of years ago. Adding to this, A Japanese research team also found important underground features near the Khafre Pyramid. They used ground-penetrating radar and other tools to locate an L-shaped structure just 2 meters below the surface. This connected to a square cavity between 5 and 10 meters underground. The researchers noticed that the chambers and tunnels align with the sun's path and the 4 cardinal directions. This suggests the builders planned the layout carefully, perhaps for symbolic or ceremonial reasons. The Japanese team published their findings in the journal Archaeological Research in Asia. They concluded that these structures were intentionally concealed. The chambers and tunnels were designed to remain hidden. This might have been to protect objects, knowledge, or sacred spaces. The careful design shows advanced planning and skill. The alignments and hidden nature of the chambers suggest a purpose beyond ordinary construction. Together, the Hall of Records theory and the Japanese team's discoveries give strong support to the idea of a vast underground complex beneath the Khafre Pyramid. The evidence shows that these spaces may have been used for knowledge, ceremonies, or other important functions. They were not random tunnels or simple storage rooms. These supporting discoveries make the underground city even more fascinating. They hint at a civilization with advanced engineering, careful planning, and symbolic understanding. The combination of radar scans, sound studies, and precise alignments points to a hidden design that lasted thousands of years. Every new discovery encourages people to look closer and rethink what might be buried under one of the world's most famous monuments. More evidence kept piling up, but that's exactly when something strange started happening. Access to the site became nearly impossible. The July 2025 breakthrough. In July 2025, researchers made a discovery that surprised the world. Advanced mapping tools revealed more details about the underground city beneath the Khafre Pyramid. At the center of the network, they found a huge space called the hub chamber. This main chamber is very large, like a temple. 4 main corridors go out from the hub chamber. So far, scientists have mapped about 5 kilometers of tunnels. Some areas look like temple complexes. Certain chambers line up with stars and planets, showing the builders' new astronomy. The hub chamber and its corridors show careful planning. The passages are straight and well made. Some rooms have tall walls and smooth floors. Spiral staircases connect different levels. The city is built with strong materials and geometric precision. The alignment with celestial bodies may have helped the builders follow time, seasons, or religious practices. This shows that the underground city was more than just storage or shelter. It may have had ceremonies and important gatherings. The discovery also changes what we know about history. The design of the city does not match any known Egyptian dynasty. The style is different from the pyramids or other tombs. This suggests the builders were from a much older civilization or from a group not recorded in Egyptian history. Some researchers say this supports Graham Hancock's theory of a lost global civilization. Hancock believes that humans built advanced structures long before the civilizations we know. This underground city may be proof of that idea. The city also has similarities with other ancient sites. For example, Göbekli Tepe in Turkey and Karahan Tepe show advanced stonework and planning. These sites are thousands of years older than the pyramids. The underground chambers beneath the Khafre Pyramid may be connected to these ancient places. The builders may have shared knowledge or come from the same lost civilization. This makes the story of human history more complex than we thought. The July 2025 breakthrough raises many new questions. The discovery shows humans were capable of advanced engineering long before the Bronze Age. It also suggests that history books may need updates. There could have been ancient civilizations we know very little about. This finding excites researchers and the public. The hub chamber and 5 kilometers of passages give proof that there is much more to learn about our past. Scientists will continue mapping and studying the tunnels. Every new discovery may reveal secrets that could change our understanding of ancient civilizations. The July 2025 breakthrough shows that history is still alive and waiting to be explored. A massive hub chamber and 5 kilometers of tunnels should have been front-page news everywhere. Instead, something very strange started happening. The cover-up allegations. The discovery under the Khafre Pyramid has caused a lot of debate. One of the biggest issues is access. Many international researchers and archaeologists have asked to explore the underground chambers. Most of these requests were denied. Officials say the site needs to be protected. They warn that too many visitors or studies could damage the tunnels and rooms. At first, this reason seems fair, but some experts think there is more behind the denials. They believe authorities want to control what people know about the discovery. A full exploration could reveal a huge underground city. This might change the story of ancient Egypt that has been taught for centuries. The pyramids are a big part of Egypt's tourism.
The Pyramid of Khafre was built around 2570 BC on an outcrop of rock into which the subterranean chambers were cut. Khafre's pyramid sits 136 meters tall.
Millions of tourists come each year to see them. A discovery that challenges the traditional history could affect tourism and the economy. Many believe this is a main reason access is restricted. Egypt depends heavily on the idea that the pyramids are about 4,500 years old. This timeline is widely known and accepted. If the hidden city is real, it could mean human civilization was more advanced earlier than we thought. This would make historians rethink history and Egypt's role in the world. It could surprise people everywhere and change how Egypt is seen. The economic stakes are very high. Tourism brings in a lot of money. Millions of visitors go to pyramids, museums, and archaeological sites every year. If the story of the pyramids is questioned, fewer people might visit. Controlling access helps protect the tourism business and the country's income. Political concerns also matter. Archaeological discoveries affect national pride and identity. A hidden city could change Egypt's story in world history. The government may want to guide how information is shared. Keeping control ensures the news fits official goals. Egypt has a history of limiting access to important archaeological sites. Many discoveries are kept private until official studies are finished. Protecting heritage is important. But critics say some restrictions are also about money and politics. The balance between preservation and independent research is difficult. In this case, strict rules have made some people suspect a cover-up. Denied access, economic interests, and political concerns make this discovery even more mysterious. Many believe the underground site could change how we understand human history. The limits on research and visits only make people more curious. For now, much of the underground city remains hidden. Researchers and the public are left wondering what secrets lie beneath one of the world's most famous monuments. The mystery, the controversy, and the possibility of a hidden city continue to captivate the world. It shows that even in places studied for centuries, there may still be secrets waiting to be revealed. With access blocked and questions mounting, the biggest mysteries still remain unanswered, and what we might find could change everything we thought we knew. Unanswered questions and future implications. The underground city beneath the Khafre Pyramid is full of mysteries. Even with radar scans and studies, much remains unknown. The builders of this massive structure are still a puzzle. The tunnels, spiraling shafts, and chambers show advanced planning and skill. These are not natural formations. They point to a highly capable civilization. Yet, no historical record clearly mentions this hidden city. Its origins remain a mystery. The depth of the city is also striking. Some tunnels extend over 2,100 feet below the surface. The chambers are carefully hidden and appear deliberately protected. This shows that the builders intended to conceal something important. The reason for this secrecy is still unclear. It could be for protection, knowledge, religious purposes, or other reasons lost to history. The purpose of the city is another mystery. Some researchers believe it may have been a living space for a large population. Others think it may have served as a ceremonial center or a library storing ancient knowledge. Certain features suggest the storage of important texts or artifacts. The connection between the underground structures and the pyramid above is significant. Both may have been part of the same civilization's plan. The city and the pyramid together indicate a level of organization and knowledge that challenges current understanding of the ancient world. The discovery challenges long-held ideas about human history. Scholars have often assumed Bronze Age civilizations had limited technology. Constructing a city this large, with precise chambers and deep tunnels, shows advanced engineering skills. The underground city could indicate that humans were more advanced thousands of years ago than previously believed. Some experts also see a possible link to pre-flood civilizations described in ancient myths and texts. These stories mention advanced societies lost to time. The underground city may provide clues about such civilizations. If these ideas are correct, the discovery could reshape how history is understood, showing that ancient humans accomplished more than we thought. The city also raises questions about why so little was known before. Many years passed without any official recognition or records. This suggests that some information may have been deliberately hidden or lost over time. Understanding why this knowledge disappeared may change how history is studied and taught. This discovery encourages a new look at the timeline of human civilization. It shows that our understanding of the past is still incomplete. Scholars, explorers, and the public are witnessing a moment that could reshape history. The underground city beneath the Khafre Pyramid is a reminder that history is still being uncovered. Every scan, study, and exploration adds new pieces to the puzzle. These hidden structures may hold the key to understanding ancient civilizations and their impact on the world today. The discovery invites curiosity, careful study, and a fresh appreciation for what humans achieved long ago. The secrets beneath the Khafre Pyramid are just beginning to surface. If you love history, mystery, and ancient discoveries, stay connected. Like, share, and subscribe to join the journey as we uncover more hidden truths, explore lost civilizations, and rethink what we know about our past.